Hi again, everybody. So I wanted to do this video because it's time for me to start sharing some mathematical physics that I started producing in about 2014 following a near-death experience. Until that point, I had no background in math or physics, and in fact, really did not like it at all, math at least. I hadn't even had a physics class. And the reason that I ended up with this information is because I was actually told about it, explained how to find it as a child, and then forgot. And then I remembered. So after retracing, what I now know was shared to me by spirit as a child during math class, I ended up discovering something really incredible, miraculous, honestly, within our number line that, according to what we currently understand, shouldn't exist. And so during that process, I started remembering that there were other layers of memory that I had in this lifetime that didn't come from this lifetime. For instance, I had memories of Egypt, Asia, in certain places and a few other places. So just memories that I didn't know why. I didn't actually know they were a memory truly until I saw pictures from places that then remembered. I was like, oh, wow, okay, so that's a thing. And then I started recalling more things and off world things. So things from before I even incarnated into this lifetime that I now understand people call life between lives. So essentially, like when we die here, we just go back to the life that we left to come here from. And so that's our life between lives. And through this process of unfolding the math and physics and retracing some of the memories I had, and then delving deeper into spirituality in general, and being able to meditate and access calm and parts of my mind and memory that weren't normally accessible to me, I began recalling working on this math and physics, helping embed this code into our number line prior to incarnating here with a group of beings. Um, and so this work actually began before my incarnation. However, I'm just here to deliver it and build a couple of different things that are the information is intended to be used for. So one of those things is a free energy device. And I'm sure if you have any kind of background in anything that I'm touching on here, I'm sure know that those have been, that information in general has been heavily suppressed in the past. However, um, we're here to change that now. And this information from our number line, this code that's embedded in quantities of primes and composite numbers. I'll just show you quickly a picture, if I can get that in the frame right. There we go. And it's available on the website on cosmicporch.com. There are some links to the YouTube channel that you can get a better picture of it. Um, However, the information that's there, the intention behind it being here now is to apply it toward free energy development and a number of other areas as well. So this is a call to action for people who star seeds, most likely initially, who resonate with what I'm saying here and maybe even have memory of coming here to help work on something like this, because there's a number of people, many people actually, who have come here with that intention. And I'm looking to form a group of people who are interested in further developing a few areas that need to be addressed. I have foundations for them, but they need to be expanded upon. Before a prototype can be, started basically. So I'm looking for that. And then also, there are larger applications as well for it, but I think for now that's probably good. So basically, for the math and physics aspect, what we're looking at in our number line right there is when prime numbers, which are numbers that are indivisible except by one in themselves, are compacted together, pushed together, and the composites in between them, instead of running linearly, are pushed onto a radius, they're running vertically, those geometries organically arise. So what that says, it says a number of things. Essentially, what we're looking at right there shouldn't exist, but it does, and it's mathematically watertight and bound by algebra. Each piece of code has a beginning prime and an end prime, and then symmetry in that code. So the code is palindromic, the same backward and forward. And beautiful. I mean, visually stunning. But so it's for physics. That's the math part, like prime numbers and other implications as well, of course. But for the physics aspect of it, this is the unified field. It's scalable to all levels of magnitude, and because of that, it can help bridge the gap right now we have in physics, which basically the laws that we see governing tiny things don't apply in the same way, don't appear to apply in the same way as they do to larger things. So that that gap can be bridged by this information, because those pieces of code show that, because it's our number line, so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to infinity. Infinitely, I suppose, would be a better way to state it. Those geometries break down distance or space, and for that matter, time, into pieces, into quanta. So it is actually what we're looking at there is the quantization of space-time. So pretty amazing stuff, and it's that that aspect, because quantum gravity is a tricky is one of the things that is preventing the unification of physics on more or less watered down. And this will give us a really good way to look at how space and time, no matter if it's micro or macro, are unified by these geometries. So very exciting. And this was sent here because the beings that sent it were very concerned about the state of affairs on this planet, about the environment and the people here, because there are a number of things that are sideways right now. And we're very concerning, I mean, not only to people on this planet, but to other people on, in different solar systems. And there are many others. We are just one dot. And we're not in a vacuum here. So what happens on this planet doesn't just impact this planet. That's why this information is so important to bring here, because how we evolve here is important to others as well. So, and to others' safety, not just the safety of people here, but the safety of beings in many places. So this is here to help us understand that, it's not only unification of math and physics, but it's actually, it shows us how we're all unified, and how everything, even though it seems like it's not related, it's all intricately unified together. And I'm honored to bring this work forward. I have Andromedan ties and Syrian ties, and others as well, but that should be good for now. I really want to encourage you, if this resonates, please go to cosmicporch.com, read a little bit more about the ascension process that's there, or unless you are already well versed, or even if you are, just some expanded information there. Maybe 1111 has been a thing for you, as far as like a little sign from the universe, and that's for good reason, because at the heart of this physics, 1111 is there, and I found that to be really profound. So this is here for this ascension process that we're in as humanity, and it's something that is obviously not new, but it's new to us right now. It's ancient. It's been there the whole time. This isn't just something I created and drew up. It's just organically there. And because of the way things are structured, it's been sitting there for thousands of years, and we just haven't noticed because, well, I don't even have a background in math or physics, like I mentioned, and I think that actually is something that helped me see it. So go figure. Anyhow, I look forward to any collaboration, and I'm looking for investors as well. If you are in that field and this resonates with you, please reach out. I would like to get this project started as soon as possible, and I'd love to discuss business plan and funding options. So looking forward to speaking with and working with all of you guys, and looking forward to the future. Thanks for watching.